Kevin and I are up in the blue dining room here at the Clay Haus. We're going to sit down and try to do an EVP session. And we're going to set this flashlight up and attempt to get his spirit to communicate with us. Give it a shot. Can you light the flashlight? You turn on the flashlight?
Whoa!
There you go. Oh, good job. Good job.
That was crazy.
That was good.
We asked anyone to turn the flashlight on, and it rolled off the table.
Whoa!
There you go. Oh, good job. Good job.
That was crazy.
That was good.
That thing just flipped right off the table.
Okay, yes it did.
We got that on camera, on 2 different cameras. So we're going to set it up and try again and see if anything else happens. Can you turn it on? Come on, show us you can do it. We've seen you do it before. We watched you flip it off the table. We have that flashlight rolling off the table on 2 different cameras, plus the DVR. So we're going to review the DVR later and see if we captured what happened, the whole thing. We're going to go back downstairs after we do a sweep of the full spec, because not much has happened now. So it seems like everything's just lifted. The energy in this room is gone. Going to use the full spectrum camera here to do a little sweep through of the upstairs. Is there anyone here with us?
Not a whole lot going on. Normal creaks and cracks of the house. Seth and myself, we're going to move into the main dining room and see what we can find out. And we decided to do the flashlight trick, where you set the sensitivity to a real low tolerance so that maybe a spirit, by asking questions, can turn the light on and off. Okay. I'd like to do a little thing called the flashlight trick. See if you can light one of those lights. Are you a male? Can you shut it off? Thank you. Are you female? Are you a child? Are you an adult? You shut it off? Thank you. Are you in your 20s? Are you? You're in your 20s? Are you in your 30s? Are you in your 20s? Did you die when you was in your 20s? Can you shut the light off, please? We had several good responses to the flashlight, going on and off with questions. I asked several questions over and over and over again, and it always answered with the same response. And you're a male? You're a man? Thank you. Can you shut it off? Are you a female?
This one's Val too.
So you're a male? Who? Josh and Kevin came downstairs also while we're in the midst of this. And it seemed like it only wanted to talk to me for some reason. I don't know why. When I hate to keep asking you this question over and over and over. Are you male? Light the light if you're male.
You ask it, it likes you.
Are you John Fink?
Ask it.
Are you Jacob Miller? Are you David Work?
Uh-oh.
Shut the light out, please. Was he executed in any way? Shut the light out, please. I asked if it was a male. I asked if it was a female. It always answered male. And it always said that it was 20 years old. So we're going to kind of take this as some kind of intelligent response to what we was asking.
Seth and I are up here in the blue dining room. We're going to try and debunk the flashlight happening that took place. You can see I'm stomping past the table here. Demonstrate here. We're going to rock this table.
Someone coming up the steps?
Seth and I were trying to debunk the flashlight happening that took place earlier with Kevin and myself, and we heard what sounded like footsteps coming up the staircase right beside us there in the blue room. Demonstrate here. We're going to rock this table.
Someone coming up the steps?
We asked Jim and Kevin if they were in the base or not, and they were downstairs in the base where no movement. And it was just weird having footsteps happen, and it's really cool evidence to have from our investigation here at the Clay House. Sitting right there is where it was. As you can see, you have to give it a really hard rock to get it to roll in the position that I done it, so. Move this table, as you can see, it's not even touching that other table. If I bump into it, the flashlight barely moves. So, with that being done, I'll let the paranormal community decide what they think. Here at the Clay House, it's getting late. We pretty much covered every piece of ground that there is to cover. We was in the tavern room, the blue room, the clay room, And we set our base of operations up in Helen's room, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up and call it a night. We captured some pretty unique evidence here tonight. Got some footsteps going down the hallway, as well as some other things that happened. Table.
Someone coming up the steps.
Whoa!
There you go. Oh, good job. Good job.
That was crazy.
That was good.
Are you David Work?
Could this be the spirit of David Work that we were communicating with using the flashlight? That's a mystery that's yet to be solved. With all of its deep, rich history, this place was definitely worth the trip. Serving the finest in German and American cuisine. If you get a chance, stop by the restaurant soon and dine in with Scott and take in some of the deep historic surroundings around the restaurant and dine by fireside here at the Clay House Restaurant.
Bon voyage.